Here are some of the best manhwas where the MC is a monster. You know how orcs are known for their strength and huge build, right? Well, meet Ghoul, the kid orc who's all about insane speed. He's so fast that even the masters of various techniques can't catch him. And when I say orcs, I'm not talking about some weak mobs. These orcs are insanely strong. One time, the chief gave Ghoul a disciplinary punch level 1 for bringing back a small rabbit instead of a bigger animal as a hunt. Just imagine the level of damage from just a disciplinary punch. Ghoul, though, is playful and never takes anything seriously. But man, his legs are stronger than anything in this manhwa. One day, Ghoul accidentally saves a dark elf from demons, sparking a war between orcs and demons. That's when you really see how overpowered Ghoul is. In one chapter, when everyone in his village is captured and about to be killed by the demon army, Ghoul loses his sanity and becomes a blood orc. The demon king, who easily defeated the chief and many warrior orcs, gets stomped to death by Ghoul in one hit, and he breaks the shield of a demon mage, which no one in either army could scratch with a single touch. The high-level characters have unique powers like dragon marks and spirit manipulation, way beyond the usual random skills. He is basically Asta from Black Clover having a contract with the devil from hell himself. The name of the manhwa is Ghoul, and it has 111 chapters available on this website. Trust me, it's packed with action, excitement, and a lot of surprises. How about the manhwa, where Emek is transformed into a monster? The MC, Suchan, isn't some typical nerd. He's the popular guy at school. Handsome, top of his class. You could say he's the king of the social food chain. And the art? Just as stunning as the concept. Every girl wants to hang out with him, including the most popular one. But just as she's about to make a move, he pushes her away. Why? Because Suchan has a secret he can't share with anyone. When he undresses to shower, we see his insecurity, his wings. And no, these aren't some badass falcon wings, but dragonfly wings. This all started when he used bug spray to kill a dragonfly, which turned into dust and bonded with his DNA. Ever since, he's had these wings and became a loner, terrified someone might discover his secret. One day, as he's about to leave the bathroom, he's startled to see his crush in his house. Both are shocked, and he hides back in the bathroom. Luckily, she doesn't notice his wings, but she insists on going out. Here's the twist. Suchan isn't the only one transformed into an insect. So, they're watching a movie at a theater when suddenly chaos breaks out. A monster, starts killing people like prey. It's a praying mantis monster! This thing is terrifying, tearing through the crowd. It sees Suchan and immediately goes after him. Suchan, still trying to keep his secret, starts running. But then the mantis grabs his crush and throws her out of the building. Now, despite his fear of revealing his identity, Suchan knows he has to act. He jumps after her, his wings unfurling as he saves her in midair. The crowd catches this heroic moment on camera, but the footage is too blurry to confirm his identity. The sight is so majestic, but now everyone at college is buzzing with rumors. Is Suchan the flying guy? In the meantime, a stunning woman shows up and captures the mantis, saving everyone. Back at school, bullies start picking on Suchan, trying to see if he has wings, making his insecurities even worse. When he visits his discharged crush, she screams at him, calling him a monster and telling him to stay away. With everything gone, Suchan decides to commit suicide, but fails. The hottie who captured the mantis offers him a chance to return to normal and invites him to Nest Campus, a world full of people bonded with different insects. This world is completely separate from the outside world, like Wakanda from Black Panther. The art and world building in this manhwa are incredible, and you'll love reading it. The name of the manhwa is Jungle Juice, and it has 134 chapters available on this website. Moving on to the third one, the MC is a badass T-Rex named Darby, living in the dinosaur era. Let me tell you how epic this guy is. A small dinosaur comes across a dead Brachiosaurus, and suddenly Darby bursts out of its guts. While they're talking, a pterodactyl snatches the little dino, and Darby tries to follow. Another pterodactyl hunts him, but he stops midway to trip it to the ground. Darby then uses a triceratops as a stepping stone to jump and snap the pterodactyl's neck, ripping it off. Even most isekai manhwa heroes never pull off stunts like this. However, he gets caught by another pterodactyl as feed for its babies, which are almost the same size as Darby, showing just how small he is. These babies eat the little dinosaur like piranhas, but Darby takes revenge by ripping them apart, plucking eyeballs, tearing guts, and even ripping off the wings of the mother pterodactyl that gets stomped by a Brachiosaurus. I don't usually boast about any manhwa, but this one is truly a masterpiece. It has a great story, world building, sentiment, revenge, action, and bloodshed. Every chapter ends with a cliffhanger. The story doesn't just revolve around Darby becoming an overpowered being. All characters in the manhwa are important. Darby has siblings and friends who will eventually become his enemies. It covers all types of dinosaurs and the extinction of so many species in the Jurassic Jurassic era. If you love any of the Jurassic movies, this manhwa is even better than all of them. The name of the manhwa is Darby, and it has 168 chapters available on this website. In this manhwa, the MC is the ultimate boss monster waiting at the top floor of the tower for hunters to challenge him. He's grown bored, seeing only a few hunters reach him, only to be killed in a single strike. He calls humans toys, and having a toy visit is the highlight of his existence, but none of them last long. He's trapped in the tower, unable to leave or explore the outside world. One day, he finds a mobile phone from a hunter he killed and learns to use it by interrogating the next hunter who comes up, who, of course, he eventually offs as he tries to take the MC's head. Then, a powerful hunter finally reaches the top floor. The MC instantly knows this one is different, a truly entertaining toy. They battle intensely, and for the first time, the MC receives a quest to off the human, which promises to grant his deepest desire. After a long and brutal fight, the MC is massacred, but as the human is leaving, the MC attacks from behind, taking his heart. The tower collapses as the final boss is no more, but the MC transforms into a human. Mistaken for the hero who cleared the tower, he is asked to prove his strength, which he miserably fails at, having lost his powers. Now just a regular human, he's labeled a cheater. To cover his medical bills, he works as a miner in a dungeon, becoming the boss of a group of goons. They have their fun until a bomb blows up the place, turning his goons to ashes. For the first time, he cries for humans, which completes a hidden quest, returning some of his powers. He vows to hunt down the culprits. There's a group of scavengers who hunt hunters for their body parts, selling them to wealthy people under the superstition that this grants immortality. The MC massacres them as the revenge. He gives the group's leader a brutal death, but eventually goes berserk. He's stopped by the mysterious force that gave him the quests. Captured by an association for interrogation, he's no longer the almighty final boss, but still weaker than many hunters, including the one who captured him. He's given a chance to become strong and help humanity by becoming a hunter. There are so many thrilling action sequences as he navigates his new life, surviving against growing numbers of enemies. Read I Was the Final Boss Manhwa with 76 chapters available on this website to see his journey. Have you heard of Gon from the Tekken games? This manga centers around Gon, the baby dinosaur who is essentially the Saitama of his universe. It's a manga, not a manhwa, but the art style is fantastic and it's incredibly fun to read. There are no dialogues, just Gon going through his life fighting, eating, and sleeping. He explores different places, battles various enemies, and has a lot of fun. The manga is titled Gon and has 25 chapters available on this website. You can easily read it in one go. Don't forget to check out my other recommendation videos on my channel and subscribe for daily content.